Hi, welcome to my channel, The Host and Homemaker. My name is Lauren Dawn, and today I am inviting you to spend a cozy little morning with me and my sister before she goes to work. I decided to do this thing called Fun Fun Friday. I got the idea from when I worked with kindergartners, and we would have Fun Fun Friday as a special treat for them to look forward to. So I had this idea that maybe my sister could come over right before work and enjoy a homemade baked good and some coffee. She actually has to pass my house to get to the school where she teaches, so I kind of felt like this wouldn't be a stressful endeavor before school, but something to look forward to. Hosting does not have to be fancy or complicated. Just a little effort to show the other person that you care goes a very long way. So I just grabbed things I had around the house to kind of make the presentation feel on purpose and special and especially cozy. So I took one of the hand towels that I have hanging in my laundry room and just folded it and put the cooling rack with the muffins on top of it. I lit a candle, and honestly, that is all that was needed. I was actually going back and forth on whether or not to use paper plates or real plates, and I decided that for this moment it felt more inviting to use real plates, so that's what I did. And then I found these really cute gingham paper napkins in my cabinet, so I definitely pulled those out and honestly just gave the perfect warm little touch to this morning. So I was actually thinking and pondering, okay, what is the purpose behind this video? How would this actually help someone? And I was thinking that maybe it could be twofold. Maybe you're at a place where you can invite someone into your home and encourage their soul by a baked good and some coffee and some really good conversation. Or maybe you're in a place where your soul needs to be encouraged and you just don't have the capacity to host right now and need to be hosted. And I think that that was my motivation for this video. It's to inspire those who are at a place to host and encourage, and then to encourage those who need to be hosted. These gluten-free blueberry muffins were probably the best blueberry muffins I have ever had. The top actually kind of tasted like cake, which was fantastic. The best thing is that sometimes gluten-free pastries tend to fall apart, and that did not happen with the recipe that I used. My sister loved these, and I shared them with my family and my D group later that day, and they loved them as well. So that was proof to me that these are good blueberry muffins, even though they are gluten-free. So after some excellent sister time, it was time for her to leave and tackle on her Friday as the wonderful teacher that she is. And then it was time for me to do the other half of hosting, which is preparing for my day, which means that I need to clean up the mess that me and my sister kind of made. It's not always the most fun part about hosting, the cleanup afterwards, but I definitely think that there's benefit to just going ahead and cleaning up the mess that you might have made. A little mess like this is definitely not a bad thing. I think it's actually the hard proof that you and whoever you hosted had a really good time. But like all good things, they must end, and it is time to clean up. I'm about to start my day and wake up my sweet little daughter, and I don't want her to enter into a space that may not even feel overwhelming for her, but maybe if it's not clean, it might feel overwhelming to me and maybe affect how I interact with my sweet little girl. So I do want to make sure that the space is clean before I wake her up. I think that's why I personally enjoy so much making spaces beautiful and inviting, because often spaces are paired with tasks that maybe are not quite as beautiful and tasks that we just have to do, kind of like unloading a dishwasher or putting away dishes or reloading the dishwasher. Those things are not innately fun, but I think when you're surrounded in a clean space and a clear space and a space that makes you happy, whatever that looks like, I think the tasks feel more achievable and they are more motivating to just go ahead and do it. I also think it's our mindset. I think if we can turn the I have to do this into I get to do this, it changes the whole perspective of the task that you're doing, and thanking God for the ability to be able to do it, even though it may not be fun. That doesn't necessarily mean that the task just turned into a whole party for you in your mind, but it does give you some kind of motivating force to continue to do it. And I think that's the biggest thing. We're just looking for a way to get the thing done. And I think switching the mindset from I have to do it to I get to do it is a huge help. So I have cleaned up and I'm ready to start the day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm so thankful that you watched this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.